EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremony
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. We are here in week 13 against the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland.
Two teams ready to square off. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns.
We're 11-0, blah, blah, blah.
On the visitor's sideline, there's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor. His guys putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point.
That's shocking to see the Browns be 7-4.
Game time is
here. The Chiefs 4-8.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, and off we go.
I think we play them next. I think
the
Chiefs.
And he will be stopped.
So they probably won't even make the playoffs.
So that's where this opening drive of the game will begin.
All right, let's get it. They get it.
Joe Burrow brings the Bengals out. His 7th season, Greg, man, led the NFL in passing yardage and touchdowns in that terrific season a couple of years ago.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball. He was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be...
I'm trying to throw it away. He goes to
catch up to him, drop him for a big loss. Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. This has been bizarre. From 2nd and a mile, a huge gain, but still short of a first down. 3rd down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, Burrow.
That was bad.
Incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On is the punter, Rico. And he sends it away.
Too far.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Who the heck is... That is not Shadur Sanders, bro.
Send a man in motion right. Whoa!
Are we serious?
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
Now they'll pitch it out here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
At the 41-yard line.
Fake to Judkins. Now Sanders to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Tillman, the man in motion. On 3rd down, Sanders. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, the lefty, Corey Bojorquez, to punt for Cleveland. Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Now to throw on 1st down. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Bengals.
Now Brown. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
A carry here for Brown. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Burrow. Flush to his right. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. Touchdown number 9 for the year. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Browns nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. The numbers on the ground a week ago for Judkins. 18 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown. Again, it's Judkins. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Barrett harder that time. There to make the play.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and 2. Now Sanders. He's got a man. It's Fanning. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Start of the
39-yard
second.
line.
Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This will be 2nd down and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
Oh, the Browns 7-4.
From the gun, it's Shador.
Get him.
Pressure all around him, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Sanders.
There you go.
Gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line. Here's Corey Bojorquez now as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. This fielded inside the 35. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. Just shy of a first down. A pickup of 41 inches. Down. Nice gain. 5.
The 36-yard line. A gain of 5.
The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down. We'll bring up 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Now, Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Back to throw, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And the rush gets home. He'll go down.
Howell got another sack. Howell been
been
so unbelievable this season as a rookie.
Brings up third down.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders.
Howell got him
And
again.
they'll
Oh my
continue to go
God.
backwards. He's taken down for the sack. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Now a second down throw for Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts on first down. Burrow. Oh, a huge mistake late, and now he loses the football. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short
No
field
comment on that play.
and a chance to extend their lead. On first and 10, Burrow moving to his right, taking off, and he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Here's a second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Burrow to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A 45-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will open up a 13-0 lead.
It all comes back to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams. So try to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your opponent.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
For Cincinnati.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. Now it's Sanders. Oh, the ball comes out. Already the ball over inside the 30.
Recovered by Cincinnati.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll set up the screen to Brown. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
Recovered by the Browns.
On first down, it's Sanders. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down. Now, Shador. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
He'll find Chase. That's complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on
Ball
the
on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run here with Brown. Past midfield to the 45. And he will score. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Good. Their offensive line back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This returnable from the 4. We get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. There you see head coach Todd Monken and his Browns getting set for their next possession. And now the hill to climb has gotten steeper. They had that touchdown momentum going in the wrong direction. We'll try to right the ship here. It's 1st and 10. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. To throw is Sanders. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line. It is 3rd and long. Sanders will throw it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
21 yards.
Drive rolls on here with 1st down and 10. They run straight ahead with Judkins. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Sanders to throw. A short one that is caught by Fannin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
in some rhythm,
16 yards.
the drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Fake to Judkins. Now Sanders to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It was defended by Brian Cook.
Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. That is Concepcion to the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 28-yard line.
Now Sanders. Open man, and that's Tillman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
From the gun, it's Shador. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack.
An 8-yard loss. Brings up 4th down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll try to throw for it with Sanders. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone.
Oh my gosh.
Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Down, Browns.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, They ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Bengals take over possession and chase Brown. And this Cincinnati offense gets back to work. Burrow now to throw on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. A gain of 17 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10.
What the fuck?
The break they were looking for. It is intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
How the ball go all the way up and he's wide?
Going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
They bring Judy in motion.
16-yard line.
On play action, Shador. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. 2nd and long coming up. From the gun, it's Sanders. And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. Sense a little frustration there. It brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders.
I hear why he did it.
That's Bandit. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the 1st down, but he could not stay in. As a result, they're going to turn this over on downs. Now a handoff, running right. And he'll look for somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
1st and goal.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. A short game, down to the 7. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so a 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left.
The 7-yard line.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
29, Browns 8. Evan McPherson to kick off.
There's like 2 minutes left in my game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. There you see head coach Todd Monken and his Browns getting set for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now it's Sanders. That's caught. The tight end, Joe Royer. Now a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Backs to the open man. It's Tillman. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
That's good for a Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running left is Judkins. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Now, Shador.
2nd and 3.
That is over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
47-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Burrow takes a knee, and that ought to just about do it. So this one,
okay,
win for
the final
visiting
score is
Bengals.
29-8.
Their perfect season
We are still
continues
undefeated on the season,
here into
12
the month
and
of
0.
December. They continue to be the #1
This
team.
is just a
in
pure
all
domination
of
from the
football.
defense. Joe did have 2 picks, but he played pretty good with 2 picks. That last pick was not my fault. He got thrown right to him when he was right in front of him. I did not understand. But Chase Brown fumbled one time, but he had 123 yards. Jamar Chase 114 yards receiving, 46 from Higgins, 32 from Mike Gesicki, and 20 from Chase Brown. But this was just the sack show. Cassius Howell, 6 sacks. 1.5 from Jonathan Allen, 1.5 from Boye Mafe, 1 from Barrett Carter. And Barrett Carter also had a pick as well. 8 tackles for loss for Cassius Howell. Cassius Howell, they're having a breakout year, and he's on the verge of breaking the sack record, I believe. But that's a wrap on this video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.